which is not the palace itself. It's not Versailles itself.
There you are.
But it is where a lot of bigwigs go to hang out, apparently. Okay. Yeah, just descend real quick. See what I mean about running down? Just goes down real quick, safely, too. Okay, Eagle Vision. Yeah, unfortunately, Eagle Vision is on a timer now. It only remains active for so long, and then it's got a cooldown before you can activate it again. And we are moving from group to group, hopefully without attracting too much attention. There we go. Take another look here. Now you can end Eagle Vision prematurely, but still. Okay, our best bet is... There's got to be a window around here, I think. There's the open door there, but there's not really a way to get to it. Wait for that guy straight ahead to turn around and move away. Then maybe we should be able to make it to the next group. There we go. Matter of fact, if I can... Okay, once we're inside, it's a little bit easier, but it's still not necessarily home free. If there are more guards, we're screwed, pretty much. But we don't have too far to go. There we go. Okay, so now we have to find the lower gallery, and of course we still have to be careful for guards, and we can't really run, which sucks. But even still, you just gotta keep moving. Pretty much, yeah, just move around here. There's no need to really take a look here, other than to notice that this building is beautiful. This has a beautiful interior. I wonder if they went to the Real Estates General. Does that even still exist? I don't know. But where, oh where is who I'm looking for? I thought they would be in here, but apparently not. There he is. There he is.
Not these two again. Must have tailed me from the estate.
Yeah, and then they snuck into the Estates General. Why didn't they just wait for him to come back out? I don't know. But either way, what happens next is a problem of Arno's own design.
So, who or what will take its place? Another king? A council of capable men?
That is the question, isn't it?
A truce, then.
What the devil was that about?
We'll find out later.
Now, we can resolve this without recourse to violence, can't we? Get him, Hugo!
Nope.
Suppose not.
Okay. So let's go ahead and take Hugo down if I can. Okay, so that's one down. And the other one here. Come on. Not having any trouble with him, really. Although, there we go. And I think the whole point... There we go. Got him. Got them both down at once.
Not your day, is it, Victor?
Uh-oh.
To your health, gentlemen. You boy, so, what are you doing there?
Yes, running. Guards in blue are the police. If they attack or kill anyone in their line of sight, they will attack. They will also chase you if they're actively looking. So now we have to escape. Yes, we have to escape somehow, some way. Ow, that hurt. That really hurt. Okay, so we've made it out of the area. Now we just have to become anonymous. We should be good. Question is how? How do we become anonymous? We need a sharp turn here.
Back in
There we go. We're good.
Catch them back at home, I suppose.
Okay. Yes. No sense going back to the Estates General. Come on. There we go. Now we have to go back to the De La Serre estate. We do that, and hopefully we'll be able to deliver this letter. This also important letter, and it really, really is important that we deliver it on time. Whether or not that's going to happen is anybody's guess. Just keep in mind that is a really important letter. Really, truly, honestly important. So, let's go ahead and get where we need to go, although first, let's go ahead and open this chest. That'll help us out a little bit. There we go. Now, if I remember correctly, unlike previous Assassin's Creed games, most specifically 2 through... Yeah, the 2 games. You can't really just buy your way to victory. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Anyways, we're still running quite a ways to get where we need to go. There is a viewpoint. Did we get that viewpoint? Pretty sure we did. Now, here's the thing that sucks about this game. Okay, you can call up the map by clicking the touchpad on the PS4 DualShock 4 remote. You cannot control the map using the touchpad, which I think is a missed opportunity. Black Flag did that wonderfully. And then Unity did, and I was like, what the hell? That was before I realized that, oh, it was made by a different team. So yeah, you have to use buttons and sticks and so on in order to move around. Okay, so that's... Okay, that viewpoint is probably here then. Yeah, that's not the same viewpoint I had previously gotten, I don't think. So let's go ahead and see if we can't sync this up. Pretty sure it's a different viewpoint. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a different viewpoint. Yeah, this church is designed differently than the last one we climbed. So I really do love just the amount of detail put into the 3D models for this game. It's more than ever before. It's like previously... Like, there's so much detail that previously would have just been textured in that is now hard modeled. It's actual physical geometry. Well, digital, considering it's a video game, but you guys know what I mean. It's not just tricks of lighting and so on. It's not just painted on. There we go. So that clears this area, and where is... Okay, that way. It's like, I do not want to be jumping the wrong direction. Okay. So let's keep running. There's just something to be said about the beautiful Gothic architecture on all these big buildings, too. I've always loved Gothic architecture. Okay, I don't want to trigger that yet. I want to open this. Now, you'll notice that different chests are different colors. When this game first came out, a lot of them were tied into your progress in different things. There's a companion app, there's Assassin's Creed Initiates, there's like a couple other things. And all of them were... Only the white ones could you freely get. The red ones were guarded, I think. The blue ones, I think, were... the companion app, and the gold ones were based on your level in Assassin's Creed Initiates, which is kind of keeps track of your progress across the entire franchise. They released a patch at some point that basically did away with that. You can open pretty much any chest now. I mean, obviously the red ones, you still have to get rid of the guards first, and you do have to do some lockpicking on certain chests, but pretty much all the chests you can open regardless.
Bonsoir, Olivier. Has Monsieur de la Serre returned?
Senor de la Serre is not expected until late.
Ah, well. I suppose I'll just pass the time with Elise, then.
Don't get your hopes up just yet. Mademoiselle is at a private soiree in her honor at the palace.
A party? I wasn't invited.
Neither were the horses.
I'm sure she just misplaced my invitation. I'll find my own way in. How late is late?
Perhaps an hour, perhaps 3, perhaps not at all. I do not question the comings and goings of my betters.
I'll just wait here then.
Now, so much trouble could have been saved if he had just asked where Monsieur de la Serre was, rather than when he was getting back. So much trouble. But, as you guys shall see, it doesn't matter so much. Now, there are a couple things we can interact with here in order to pass the time. For instance, we'll read a book.
Mémoire de Monsieur d'Artagnan. Elise's favorite.
D'Artagnan. Ah, one of the Three Musketeers. And over here?
Le traité du monde et de la lumière de Descartes. Never could get through that one. I could just slip it under the door. He'd see it the instant he
But
returned.
there's more books to read, which I never realized.
Les Tragiques. Too depressing.
Yeah, what about Les Miserables? I don't know. I think that's it, though. I don't think there's any other books we can interact with. So we'll just leave the letter. He'll see it as soon as he returns.
There. Safe and sound, and only slightly delayed. And now, to the palace. I couldn't sneak through a sewer in these threads, much less a ball. Here, here, mon ami. Let me take care of that.
Thank you, young man.
Well, don't we look dashing? In something that looks to be tailored, despite was not tailored for us. It still looks to be well tailored. I don't understand that.
Maximilien Robespierre. No guest.
Arno. Le Chevalier du Télème.
Invitation, s'il vous plaît.
About that, I had one, of course, but on the web...
No invitation, no admittance. Now clear the queue. Next, please. Charles Gabriel Sivet. 2 guests. Next, please.
So that was another line that made me think that Arno's family is not nobility. He didn't give his last name, and he said he was a Knight of Télème, or whatever that is, which he obviously is not. If he had a title, if he was nobility, wouldn't he be just given that title? I don't know. Let's go ahead and see where the guards are. Okay. Maybe he felt that since he wasn't invited, he wasn't going and didn't have an invitation, wasn't going to be on the list for admittance anyways, that maybe he was going to be on the list for non-admittance. Like, if somebody knows who he is, definitely do not let him in. We're going to run. There we go. Made it to the next grouping of people here.
As you say.
And let's just keep moving on. Oh, or not. Back this way. I forgot. There's an open window. That is our way in. Now again, once we're inside, things are a little bit easier because there's not as many guards around. Obviously, the guards are more concerned with patrolling the grounds, making sure people don't get in that they're not supposed to. But they do still exist on the inside. For example, right here. There we go.
What's this party for anyway? Not sure. Some kind of
Come on.
confirmation ceremony for the De La Serre girl.
Why is he just facing the... There we go. I was going to say, why is he just facing the door? So yeah, one good thing about Assassin's Creed Unity is it does include expanded stealth options. For example, you can enter and exit cover and do other things as well. You can crouch down. Previous games, you couldn't really do that. You could move slow and not be noticed, and that was about it. Here, it's not as much of a problem. Now, unfortunately, you can't really round corners, which sucks majorly. Okay. So,
Look at that one. Pretty sure his shoe.
there we go. Whoa!
You up there! Stop! Get down!
Will you let me back in if I do?
What? Certainly not!
Well then, if it's all the same to you,
Such a wise ass. Okay. Now we're inside the party and
I'll see you in the garden later, yes? Of course.
keep an eye on these two. They're important later on. Do not forget their faces, because I did my first playthrough and I completely missed them in the beginning. I just didn't pay attention. I didn't know I had to. So some of the story connections were lost on me.
Quite the turnout this evening.
I can't remember the last time we were all together.
And we've been brought onto the ballroom by a pretty girl,
M'accorderiez-vous cette danse pour gentilhomme?
but she is not the most beautiful one in the room. She is.
Merci. Un autre jour.
Now just look at the attention to detail in this ballroom. It is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's go ahead and get on there, though. Gotta follow her.
I'll not be made a mock of by the likes of you.
Apparently somebody is searching for us, I think. Yeah, we just gotta keep following Elise. Until... well, still not quite here, but... but she's running.
She always did love the chase.
So in a moment here, you'll see these two are not just best friends. I can't move faster, though. There we go. Now I can move faster.
You seem to have caused quite a commotion.
Well, what can I say? You were always a bad influence.
Oh, you were a worse one.
And that is the most realistic kiss I have ever seen in a video game.
Are you wearing one of my father's suits?
Are you wearing a dress?
Don't even start. I feel like a mummy wrapped up in this thing.
Must be quite an occasion to get you so fancy.
It's not like that. Truth be told, it's a lot of ceremony and pontification. Dull as dirt.
Well, when you don't invite me to your parties, everyone suffers.
I did try, but my father was adamant.
Your father?
Go. I'll distract them.
What? You're kicking me out?
It's complicated. I'll explain later, but for now, out the window.
Oh, no, no, no. You're not turning this into a repeat of that apple orchard.
Stop being such a baby. I'm sure there aren't any guard dogs this time. Go.
So yeah, they're definitely more than just childhood best friends, and yeah, they're lovers. And now we have to escape and not get into conflict while we do so, if at all possible. Ah, crud. Crud. Crud, crud, crud. Okay, we're good. We're good. Just gotta let them do their thing.
Guess I missed him. Oh well.
Okay. Here's the problem, though. The guy with the plume on top is standing right in front of the doorway out. And the guy with the nice hat... there we go. Okay, he just turned around. That's good. How do I deal with this guy? Because he's right there. Come on, man. Move. Oh, this guy's going to see me. Are you kidding? He's right there and he doesn't see me. Wow, he's blind. He is really blind. But this guy seems to be stuck right there. The best I can do is maybe try to sneak around behind him. There we go. Good. Okay, we made it. On to the next room. This one doesn't really seem to be posing a problem either. This one, however,
Who's even going to come out here?
could potentially,
10 to 1.
or maybe not.
Cleaning a rich man's vomit off my shoes.
If he goes into this room, there's the door we want. There we go. Perfect.
You all right, monsieur? Too much of the king's champagne? Monsieur? Monsieur de la Serre? Monsieur de la Serre! Sivert, come away! Guards! Help! Murder!
Ouch.
He's killed Lord de la Serre.
So yeah, that was kind of too perfect. We happened to stumble on him right as he was dying, right as the real killer was still there, and the killer blamed it on us. So, and we're immediately captured. So, yeah, that's not so good. We're immediately captured and, of course, thrown into prison. Yay! And what happens here? I don't know. But we'll see as soon as it loads up. Come on, game. Load. 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 Come on, game. Load. Ugh. See, that's something that doesn't make sense. Every Assassin's Creed game up through Black Flag had those interactive loading screens where you kind of just look around, move around, perform moves or whatever. Here, it's just a black screen, just a traditional black loading screen that doesn't even have a loading bar until it's almost completely done. Just has a little icon in the corner that lets you know, hey, your screen's not frozen.
It wasn't me! Damn me, I'm wielding the knife! Please, have mercy!
Gaia est omnis divisa in partes tres.
They're killing us! Oh God, have mercy! They're killing the prisoners in here!
That's enough of that, you degenerate!
He's got a pretty snazzy cell, though. No clothes, but I mean, he's got a wardrobe, he's got candles, he's got a desk.
Where am I?
In hell.
Locked in with the general populace. Now, do those look familiar to any of you? Think back. Think all the way back to the tail end of the first game. A lot of these drawings were drawn all over there then.
What are you staring at, piss pot?
Anyways, either way. Right.
Welcome to your new home.
Yes, we are in prison. In prison we are. Let's go ahead and take a look outside. Not much. And there's nothing left to do but go to sleep. Still have that watch. Broken. The moment he found out his father died.
Where'd you come by this, pisspot?
I'm in no mood for this. Give it back.
Take it back.
Now tell me, the guard said this was hell. What was the sense in letting some of the prisoners have practice swords? So yeah, we've already had combat, and yet this is where they're supposed to teach us about combat.
Well struck, pisspot. See if your defense is as good.
As I said during the beginning of Black Flag, the way they do things in this game sometimes is a bit ass backward. There we go. Come on, let's try again. Gotcha. Okay. Doing pretty good at parrying and counterattacking. I usually fail miserably after a while. But I don't think I've missed a single one yet. Okay. What? Oh, that screwed me up. Moving around too much. It didn't show the indicators above his head.
Give me what's mine, and go back to your crazy drawings, old man.
Drawings.
He's here. Everywhere. Scribbled like chicken scratches all over this cell. Where?
Come here, you pisspot.
Get your hands off me. Look at the wall. What are you doing?
Concentrate. Concentrate.
Yep, activate Eagle Vision.
What are they?
Messages from the past. I had myself thrown into half the prisons in Paris in search of these. What's your name, boy?
Arno. Arno Victor Dorian.
Dorian. Of course. Pierre Belek. I knew your father.
Bully for you.
He died at Versailles. In what? 76? 77? December, as I recall. No witnesses.
How did you...
Your father was an assassin, Arno. He gave his life, fighting for the liberty of all mankind. If you stick with me, you might just live long enough to join the Brotherhood. Honor your father's memory.
Listen, I'm sure your little cult is a delightful bunch, but I'm not interested. The only thing I care about is finding Elise.
How are you planning on doing that from in here?
2 months later. 2 months of training with a guy who calls us pisspot.
Again. Ow! Focus, pisspot.
What the hell is going on out there?
Citizens are restless. Keep an ear open. Opportunity might just come knocking soon.
That was cannon fire.
Sometimes opportunity sounds a lot like cannon fire.
So that explains it. That's what prison we're in. We're in the Bastille. Yeah, it is Bastille Day.
We haven't got all day.
Okay. Right, already am.
It's up against the wall.
On whose authority?
I told you this was going to end badly. Silence! Stay back! Prison is up against the wall.
Okay, whoa. Let me out of here. Get away from the cover. There we go. Now, hold. Take him out. Now, how is it Pierre still has his hidden blade?
Let's get out of this.
Okay, those things are... He's in a prison. He would have been searched before being thrown in. How does he still have his hidden blade. It does not make sense. Either way, we've got to fight these guys in order to give Pierre the time he needs to open that door. There we go. Smoke bomb evasions. Ah, there we go. Perfect parries 3. Come on. There we go. There we go. Ah, wrong button, wrong button. Heal, bad, bad. There we go, much better. That's how you do a smoke bomb. Okay. Took me a second to find the correct button. All right. Got one more.
Let's go, piss pop.
Thank you. Where am I going though?